हम लोग पूरा पेपर डिस्कस कर रहे हैं ना?
हाँ बेटा, पूरा पेपर।
ओके।
ओके, शुड नॉट टेक मच टाइम, लेट अस सी। अगर आपको इसमें भी और कुछ डाउट्स है तो यू कैन आस्क मी। क्लियर? या तनिष, वी आर डिस्कसिंग द कंप्लीट पेपर बेटा। इसमें मैं आपको जो भी अगर कहीं पे लग रहा है कि दिस इज एलियन, मैं बिल्कुल नहीं समझता हूँ, आप मुझे रोक देना। ओके, आई विल एक्सप्लेन दैट।
यस सर। सर एक्चुअली मेरा मतलब लास्ट 2 वीक्स में बोला था ना सर, वो
हाँ
पेज
हाँ
में भी मेरा ये मिस हुआ एक्चुअली हाइड्रोकार्बन, सो सम पार्ट आई हैव नॉट इवन कवर्ड। मुझे रिकॉर्डिंग देखना है सर अभी।
हाँ, ठीक है बेटा। अगर आपको ऐसा लग रहा है बीच में कहीं समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो फर्स्ट 30 मिनट्स थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट लग सकता है आपको। आई विल फिनिश द पेपर, उसके
या
बाद तो
सर,
हम लोग नया चैप्टर स्टार्ट करें। ओके,
या सर, आई विल सी।
या काइनेटिक्स पेपर आल्सो आई विल ट्राई टू डिस्कस एट द एंड ऑफ द सेशन बेटा, बट आई एम नॉट श्योर। मैंने खुद पेपर देखा नहीं है पूरा, so I'll just check once. Ishan, okay? If you have specifically any particular question, you can ask me, I'll discuss it. Chalo, let us begin with this. First, this type of reaction where you have conjugated diene and a double bond. If they two react, right, then this will form a cyclic ring like this. Mechanism wise, if you look at it, this pi electrons will shift here, this pi will shift here, from here it will attack, and this negative charge will attack on this bond. These type of movement of electrons is observed when you have conjugated diene and a double bond or any unsaturated carbon carbon bond. If you bring it, this is what you will have. इसको कहते हैं enophile, okay, dienophile, right? Sorry, this is enophile and this is called dienophile. So both of them would react to give this. And what do we name this? This is Diels-Alders reaction. Diels-Alders reaction. Diels-Alders reaction. Now here, once you get this, yeah, here we also have a CHO group. तो उसको वैसे ही रहने देते हैं, CHO will remain the same. बस बेटा ये थोड़ा आपको शायद एलियन होगा because this might be new. So what you will understand that any aldehyde, okay, we will be learning this again in aldehydes and ketones, but for now I'm just giving you an idea. If it undergoes oxidation, it will give acids, okay, and this has been done by mainly 4 different methods. First is by KMNO4, both acidic or basic, okay. Second is ammonium silver nitrate in ammonium hydroxide. Basically, when you add silver nitrate in ammonium hydroxide, it will fall silver ammonium ion like NO3 or OH minus, like this. Got it? And this particular agent which is used is called Tollens reagent. This is termed as Tollens reagent. Clear? And the other reagents which will do the same thing here is another oxidation which you will see is copper ammonium sulfate, taken in potassium calcium tartarate. Tartaric acid will be like this. We have CONA and we have here CONA, CO and potassium, OH and OH. If you put it like this is called sodium potassium tartaric acid or tartarate. Sodium and potassium salt of tartarate. If you have OH and OH here, that is called tartaric acid. In fact, students, tartaric acid is the first molecule by which optical activity was observed. Okay, so वहीं से optical activity stereoisomerism का development हुआ था. So just have a view of it. This is potassium tartarate. This is a solvent. Potassium tartarate is acting like a solvent in which you are adding this copper ammonium sulfate. इसको कहते हैं failing solution. Clear? So Tollens reagent or failing solution or KMnO4 OH-. These are specifically used for aldehydes converting into acids. इनमें से भी the second and third is much useful for us because they are used as a test for aldehydes. Reason is this reaction is only given by aldehydes. Okay, but KMnO4 also makes alcohols convert into acids, which Tollens reagent and failing solutions doesn't do. Tollens reagent and failing solutions only make the aldehydes convert into acids. And moreover, when they do it, the silver gets reduced here. Silver gets reduced here and becomes a silver mirror. Silver mirror on the lines of test tube. You can see a mirror type of silver is forming on the walls of the test tube. That is a confirmation कि यहाँ पर aldehyde. Same way, in copper, it would form Cu2O precipitate, which is brick red color. This is also a confirmation for aldehydes, the presence of aldehydes. Okay, these two are very useful. आगे हम लोग को काफी बार आएगा. यहाँ पे ये टोलेंस रीजेंट हमको पहले भी इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था. कहाँ पे मैं बताता हूँ. Suppose if you take RC triple bond CH, this is terminal alkyne. Terminal alkyne, if you treat that with Tollens reagent, which is silver ammonium ion, then this is a acidic hydrogen which will leave in the presence of OH minus because silver ammonium salt is actually in a base. It is forming in a it is happening in a basic medium. See, so it would happen to have OH minus. Therefore, it would become RC triple bond C minus and Ag plus. And this is a white color precipitate, students. It is white PPT. And same way, copper ammonium, if you take copper ammonium salt, any salt, copper ammonium salt, now this would become RC triple bond C minus Cu plus. Got it? Minus Cu plus. This will also a precipitate which is red color. Clear? We have seen this in alkynes. Okay. But aldehydes will also be very, in fact, for aldehydes, this is a very important confirmation test that it is going to confirm the presence of aldehydes in it. So I hope all of you got an idea what is Tollens reagent and what is failing solution. Okay. So here the idea is we have an oxidation happening for aldehyde. So for this aldehyde, you can see there is an oxidation further happening by which we will get an acid. We will get this as an acid, right? So this is the overall reaction we are looking out for. This is the reaction we are looking out here. Okay, take that. Yeah, I'm writing here as the solution. Done, beta. I hope all of you got this now. Coming to the second question, this is relatively easy. See, we have HOCl. Students, first of all, remember this. Wherever you see a double bond or a triple bond and you see HOCl, HOCl mein HO will always come as minus, Cl will always come as plus. And double bond will always go for an electrophilic addition first. So pehle Cl plus add ho jayega. And you will get this type of an form or this type of a form. Okay. Why you will get this type of a form? Because the chlorine which is adjacent to that can connect here, remove this chlorine. So there will be like an resonance happening here. It is an resonance, this is called as sigma resonance. So there is a sigma resonance which is happening between two chlorines. Okay. And now the OH minus has to attack. Now OH minus typically will attack from this end because this is more substituted carbon. And same way here also, on the other hand, here also it will attack on this end as it is more substituted carbon. When it attacks here, so we will see this chlorine is moving. So OH should be at the middle. That is going to be the major product. And the minor product is this OH attacking on this carbon or this OH attacking on this carbon. That will be minor product. I'm not showing the arrows for the minor product. First, let me show only the major product. So OH coming here, OH coming here is what is the product you should look out for. So you can see OH coming at the center, OH, and where is the other OH here? Only one. So that is one of the major product. Next, minor product is this OH connecting onto this carbon 14, which is given here. So this is also a product you can see. And this OH connecting here, then 37, chlorine 37 will be at the center. Chlorine 37, chlorine 35, this will also be seen. But we can never see chlorine 37 migrating with carbon 14. You cannot see this chlorine 17 coming to this carbon by any mechanism. Therefore, this is definitely not the molecule we will anticipate as a product in this. Clear, students? So the answer should be D. Any doubt here? Right. See the next question here. In Diels-Alder's reaction, students, this is also a Diels-Alder's reaction. So in Diels-Alder's reaction, what you would notice is that this is the enophile, and the enophile is the primary group which will start making an attack. Therefore, any type of donating groups on it, electron donating groups, are highly favorable for increasing rate. Similarly, if we have a double bond here, which is the dienophile, and dienophile, in case if it has electron withdrawing group, because it has to give more delta positive charge here, therefore electron withdrawing group present on it will always help to increase the rate of the reaction. So these two will always help the rate of the reaction, students. Now look at these two cases. In which of these we have more donating and more withdrawing on dienophile? You can see the perfect case is the fourth one. So here there is donating and here it is withdrawing. So fourth one would be most reactive. And then we have third one, it has one less withdrawing group. Then third one, this has one less donating group. First one, there is no donating, no withdrawing group. So the answer should be B. Done?
Yes.
Next. In the following reaction, we are doing ozonolysis, but only with one molecule. I will try to help you understand once again, when it comes to ozonolysis, you should always look out the first step. And if you recall what is the RDS, when you do ozonolysis, the first step is about making an molozonoid. O, and this is called molozonoid, right? This is the molozonoid forming. And from molozonoid, for the formation of from molozonoid, it will start forming into an ozonoid. Ozonoid would look like this. So students, for this formation of ozonoid, yeah, this is called ozonoid. So this is relatively slow step of the reaction, converting from molozonoid to ozonoid. And during this conversion, there is always a bond breaking between carbon and carbon. Yeah. And then the bond will break here like this. Clear? From there, the ozonoid is formed. So during this process, any donating groups present here, correct? Both by resonance, because this will start getting delta positive. To satisfy this delta positive, if there is any group which is donating it, the rate will be more. So always remember, plus m and minus I groups, sorry, plus I groups increases the rate of ozonolysis. Rate of ozonolysis. Which is the fact here between these two. This is methyl group, OCH3 group. And you know that OCH3 is much stronger donating group as compared to a simple methyl group. So if I take one equivalent of ozone, preferably the ozone must form here, right? And directly I will write the ozonolysis product. When we do an ozonolysis, we are expecting that we will break the bond here. So we already have an OCH3 here, a double bond here. So typically what we do, we will break the bond here, give one oxygen above and give one oxygen below. This is the shortcut we have learned. So we will have double bond here like this with a double bond O, OCH3, and then we have CHO. So this is the product we are expecting. And which you can see as A. Yes, beta.
सर बट द डबल बॉन्ड इज इन रेजोनेंस, तो वो ऑक्सीजन को उस पे अटैक करने में दिक्कत नहीं हो जाएगी, whereas the other double bond is localized?
Because it is in resonance, the double bond character will be less between carbon and carbon. That helps in breaking the bond between carbon and carbon. Okay.
Okay, sir, got it.
The other explanation which comes to that is, you know, without the mechanism, the simple way of understanding is this beta, that if you have any double bond which is in resonance, for example, if you have CH3O, then we have CH double bond CH2. So we know that यहाँ से लोन पे डोनेट करेगा और कार्बन पे डेल्टा नेगेटिव चार्ज आएगा ना, and oxygen is an electrophile here, right students? यहाँ पे जो ऑक्सीजन है वो एक इलेक्ट्रोफाइल की तरह है, because this is the dative bonding which you have. Clear? So since this is how the structure of ozone is, sorry, this is how the structure of ozone is. So what it will do, this negative charge is going to connect here, जिससे कि ये इधर आ जाए, right? ऐसे आ जाता, sorry, जिससे कि लोन पेयर ऑक्सीजन पे आ जाए. So electrophilic addition is what we are trying to look out for, है ना? So electrophilic addition is more favorable when you have more negative charge. That's why resonance will also help it to make this rate faster. Are now understood? See the next potential diagrams. See students, whenever you have a free radical mechanism,
Yes.
in free radical mechanism, there are two reactions which are very important. One is alkane reacting with X dot, trying to achieve R dot and HX. This is the propagation of alkyl radical. Alkyl radical again reacting with HX to get this as, sorry, again reacting that with X2, okay, or RH, HX, RH, R dot, and RH, R dot, X dot. अच्छा उल्टा लिखा है मैंने, वैसे तो ये होता है, and this is X plus X dot. These are the two reactions which will normally take place. इसी से हम लोग को alkyl halide बनता है, right? So that's how we will make the formation of this alkyl halide. Clear? Now if you take fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine, just a minute. Sorry. So we have here these two reactions, students. ये अभी से याद कर लेना. In case of chlorine, both are negative. मतलब highly exothermic. Both these reactions are highly exothermic. Okay. In case of fluorine, In case of in case of chlorine, this is also negative, negative, correct? And in case of bromine, but this is not as high as that of fluorine. Chlorine is highly electronegative. Next, bromine first is positive, second is negative, correct? And iodine, both of first RH, Ri, Hi, no? This is positive, the second one is negative. But here, if you see the overall, this is negative, 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 this is positive. So overall reaction of iodine is positive, which makes iodine reaction more reversible. Okay, that's why we do not see radical mechanism for iodides. But for fluorine, chlorine, bromine, we will see. But fluorine value is so high, the released energy will even break carbon-carbon bonds. So it is an explosive reaction. That's why we do not use fluorine. So the two reactions which we do not do is fluorination and iodination. We usually go radical mechanism is more suitable for chlorine and bromine. While chlorine is more reactive, bromine is more selective. Bromine is more selective. Sorry, students, I lost my connection. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sorry, your voice is cracking a bit.
I think it won't crack now. I was connected to my other room's Wi-Fi. I didn't see that. This, I hope this won't crack now. I hope it's
Yes.
not
No,
cracking
sir.
now, right?
No, sir.
Yeah. So what I was saying, let me reiterate. For fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine students, free radical mechanism, if you observe, all these three are exothermic overall, but iodine is endothermic, which makes that reaction to come in the backward direction, which means iodination is not very well favorable unless we use some oxidizing agents. Fluorine is also not very much recommended, reason being the energy released is so high that it will break all types of carbon-carbon bonds also. So it is very difficult to control the reaction. So when it comes to chlorination, chlorination is still reactive enough, but its selectivity is very less. Bromination, the selectivity is very, very high, which means if there is a position where we have a tertiary radical and primary radical, bromine will always sit at the tertiary radical. While chlorine might mix and match, some cases it might go for primary, some cases it might have more tertiary, but bromine will always give you more at highly selective product. Okay. So here, if you look at this first case, it is given as exothermic, and the reverse case it is given as endothermic, which means you need to look out for the case where you have endothermic and exothermic. So I think that is best matched here, correct? The first one is exothermic because it is reacting with fluorine. Second is on the reverse direction. If you look at it, RH plus Br dot, this one told you this is exothermic, endothermic. Yeah. Clear, everybody? Next, see here. Students, ये JEE में बहुत typically asked question है. सब लोग अच्छे से सुनेंगे इसको. ऐसे सीक्वेंस ऑफ क्वेश्चन काफी आते हैं, एंड इसी सीक्वेंस में यू विल हैव अ डाई इन एंड अ डबल बॉन्ड व्हिच टिपिकली on slight amount of heating we know that it will undergo Diels-Alder's reaction and we'll get a double bond here, after which we are doing bromine water reaction. Remember, bromine water will have Br plus and OH minus. If the same reaction I've changed it as Br2 and CCl4, then here Br plus and Br minus are the electrophiles and nucleophiles. Okay. Since it is bromine water, and let me write the double bond. Well, wherever the double bond is, I'll just take more space here. Yeah. We have bromine and OH, and you know that bromine and OH both should be opposite to each other because it is an anti-addition. And after that, it is OH minus which is taken. HO minus. So OH minus will take away this H plus and creates an O minus here. And then there is Br exactly on the opposite side. So it is very easy for internal attack. Internal SN2 will happen here. So thereby the product what you will get is an epoxide. So the final product you are looking out for is an epoxide. Done, everyone?
सर वो OH माइनस Br को क्यों नहीं अटैक कर सकता?
क्या बेटा?
OH माइनस B2C में Br को क्यों नहीं अटैक कर सकता?
SN NGP SN2 which is most favored?
इंटरनल अटैक.
Internal attack. SN NGP is 10 raised to power of 3 times stronger than minimum I'm saying.
हाँ yes
Stronger
sir,
than
याद आया.
SN2. Values के साथ मैंने लिखा है notes में, ध्यान से रखो.
हाँ
Okay?
याद आया सर.
तो हमेशा इंटरनल अटैक मोस्ट फेवर्ड. देखो अगर क्वेश्चन ऐसे होता, आपने अच्छा पॉइंट रेज किया है. देखो बेटा, अगर मैंने क्वेश्चन ऐसे दिया होता Br माइनस एंड OH, सॉरी Br है और OH है और अभी OH माइनस अटैक कर रहा है, अभी क्या होगा बेटा?
Br को ले जाएगा.
अभी Br को निकाल देगा क्योंकि
internal
इस
attack
केस
के लिए
में
anti चाहिए.
इंटरनल अटैक के एंटी नहीं है. सो नाउ यू विल गेट OH हियर and OH here. So now this will be the product. So diol will be the product. Okay. So
Yes,
be
sir,
careful
understood.
with it. Yeah. हो सकता है मैंने यहाँ पर कोई सिन एडिशन किया हो. सोचो अगर मैंने कोई सिन एडिशन करके ऐसा BrOH लेकर आता तो फिर ये प्रोडक्ट आता. ओके.
हाँ सर.
Next, which of the following statement is correct? CH3 CH2Cl, there is only single bond between carbon and chlorine, while here there is a partial double bond because ये lone pair इसको support करेगा ऐसे, तो इसका bond length longer होना चाहिए, इसका bond length shorter होना चाहिए, and which is as per the statement is correct. Next, C double bond C, here there is pure double bond, here there is a conjugated double bond because we have CH2 double bond CHCl. So the lone pair will attack here, I mean make a resonance here. So there is a partial single bond character here. So therefore it should be slightly longer than this. So ye bhi statement correct hua. The CC bond length of this and this three is the CC bond length in these three is 1.54. Okay. Carbon bond length in all of these cases here, this is completely double bond, this is completely single bond, while here it is a partial double and single bond. So which means all of them will be different. So this is incorrect, na beta. Next, the dipole moment of CH3Cl is 2.05 and this is 1.44. This is also a correct statement, and the reason being CH3 CH2Cl, here the dipole moment is directly towards chlorine, while here CH2 double bond Cl, the lone pair is making a resonance here, bringing a partial positive charge, which decreases the double dipole moment. है ना? So therefore D is also correct statement. Any doubt here? Next, when either enantiomer of 3-chloro-1,1-butene R or S is subjected to hydrolysis, unsaturated alcohol is formed. Which of the following is correct? Okay, so what do we have here is 3-chloro and 1-butene here and here. This is how it is, and see it is at the secondary position hai, and more importantly we have an allylic position. Allylic and secondary position, which mechanism is more favorable? SN1, right? Because you are making an hydrolysis. So OH will come here, correct? Sorry, carbocation will first form here. SN1 it is. So carbocation will form. The carbocation can undergo resonance stabilization. So positive charge can come here. So water on attacking here. So we can have OH here, and this becomes a chiral center, and OH here, and this becomes a stereo center. Okay. Now let us see the following here. First case I have an enantiomers. Second case I have cis trans isomers. So understand what exactly it is happening. First, reaction proceeds predominantly through SN1. Correct hai ki nahi? Yes, statement is correct. Second, X consists of 4 stereoisomers. ये सारे stereoisomers ही तो है ना? So these two are stereoisomers of each other. Sorry, not stereoisomers. The mistake. Right. Double bond का position change हो गया. So is subject to unsaturated alcohol is formed. X is formed. X consists of 4 stereoisomers. No, beta. This statement will become wrong. Okay. Let me check the key. I think मैंने key हाँ दिया था शायद. Because here you can see these two are not the same double bonds. They are different. So they are not stereoisomers. They are simply structural isomers. अगर मैंने ऐसे दिया होता X plus Y, then X are stereoisomers and Y are respective stereoisomers. But both included, they are not 4 stereoisomers. Okay. Intermediate formed in the reaction is achiral. That's a good case. Intermediate which is forming, carbocation is forming here or carbocation is forming here. In both the cases, it is achiral. There is no chiral center there. So that is correct. Reactivity of 3-chloro-1-butene towards SN1 and SN2 is more than that of 2-chlorobutene. Dekho beta. When you have 3-chlorobutene, this one, and when you have 2-chlorobutene, this one. See, first of all, this has become now what? 3-chlorobutene, this is right. 3-chlorobutene or 2-chlorobutene. Yeah, this one. When you compare these two students, this is at the allylic position. This is at the secondary position, only secondary position. Allylic position are highly favored for both SN1 and SN2. While this is favored for SN2, but it is not as good as that of this SN2. I think all of you remember that. Yeah. So reactivity of SN2, let me remind you, CH3X काफी reactive है compared to that of allylic position, and then comes normal primary and then comes secondary, correct? So therefore allylic is much more favorable compared to that of secondary. So from here I can say that this statement is also correct. So answer should be ACD. Clear everyone?
Yes.
Which following chiral center will produce the chiral molecule after Lindlar's catalyst? Let me remind you, Lindlar's catalyst, palladium barium sulfate, okay, with H2 is called Lindlar's catalyst. Lindlar's catalyst only makes triple bond to convert into double bond and make it as a cis isomer. Okay. Now let us see here, there is a triple bond. The minute it becomes a double bond, it will become a cis isomer. Remember that it is becoming a cis isomer. So cis मतलब ये ऐसे होगा, यहाँ पर एक chiral center है और फिर उसके बाद यहाँ पर एक double bond है, ऐसा है, correct? देखो यहाँ पर हो जाएगा cis, ये हो जाएगा trans, तो ये बन जाएगा chiral center, है ना? So first one will become a chiral center, so there is no problem. Second case here, this double bond does not have any cis or trans here, but यहाँ पर हम लोग को double bond एक triple bond double bond में convert हो जाएगा cis. So this is anyway it is a chiral center, so there is no problem. Okay, so on both sides if you look at it, correct, so you would see there is an this group is completely different than this group, and there is hydrogen as well. Next, if you look at this, we have one more carbon like this. This is also a cis and double bond here, and which makes this also as a chiral center here, correct? So which means ये दोनों में कुछ फर्क नहीं है ज्यादा. देखो
सर ऑप्शन बी और सी सेम था,
सेम ही है
आंसर की में अलग दिया. आंसर की में ऑप्शन सी कुछ और मॉलिक्यूल था.
सी में, अच्छा सी में यहाँ पर बॉन्ड नहीं दिया था, this bond was missing, so I need to change this key to B and C also. Okay, so if it was C isn't there, so we can get a chiral center here this would still be chiral center. So B will be correct, C will be correct. And D, if you look at this, we have double bond here going towards double bond here and this. So you can see there is no chiral center anywhere. So D won't be correct. So answer should be ABC. Okay. So we'll change that bit. One minute. Hitesh, we are discussing a paper, dear. Okay. This was on hydrocarbons. It will take some time for another 15-20 minutes to start the new topic. So I would suggest you can just listen to the paper discussion of hydrocarbon questions for some time, and then we'll do the paper discussion. Okay, but sorry, then we'll do the new topic. Yeah, look at this, students. Next, a hydrocarbon upon catalytic hydrogenation gives 4-methyl 1-isopropyl cyclohexane. 4-methyl 1-isopropyl cyclohexane. 1 minute. Athav, you were asking something? This was at the beginning of the class. Okay. I just saw that. Yeah, let us see. A hydrocarbon upon catalytic hydrogenation gives 4-methyl isopropyl and cyclohexane. Also, let me write down this 4-methyl cyclohexane. So we have cyclohexane here, and we have 4-methyl here, and 1 isopropyl. So this is what we have. Also, X upon ozonolysis followed by hydrolysis in the presence of zinc gives CH2O. Also, X a hydrocarbon upon catalytic hydrogenation gives this. Also X, okay, which means structurally it is the same thing. इसके ऊपर पहले कोई double bond थे. So we need to identify where that double bond was. Yeah. And it has been said that it gives 1 CH2O. So what are the ways you can think about beta? So we can think that there might be a double bond here. This is one way. Or there could be have a double bond here, right? Because this is a single carbon, so double bond could have been here. These two are the possibilities, है ना? So these two must be the possibilities. And next, and this is the other product which it has been forming. Clear? The other product is this one. So let us see what are the structures we can have. And structurally, it is said that C10H16. So what is the DOU beta? Degree of unsaturation कितना है इसका? Check करो. Degree of unsaturation is 10 plus sorry, this is 22 minus 16 by 2, right? So which is 8 by 2, which means, sorry, 6 by 2, which means 3, which means one cycle is closed, which makes it 1 DOU, and there should be 2 double bonds. Okay. So there should be 2 double bonds here. So one double bond is anyway placed. So the other double bond could be anywhere like this. Idhar ho sakta hai, idhar ho sakta hai, anywhere it could be. So you have to check out this structure and accordingly figure out. What my suggestion is, always do the permutation, always take the alkene and then break it and see what is the best way you can take. First, let me take a double bond here and then break it. Okay. So on breaking it, what do we get? We will get, see here, I'll break it here and here. On breaking that, I'm getting like this, double bond O, right? And this one. This is the structure I'm getting. Is it matching with this? It is definitely not matching. So let me make a double bond same way. I'll do that here also. Double bond here, break here and break here. So let's see what is the structure we are getting. So we'll get double bond O like this with here double bond O plus HCHO. Now, if you look at this here, we have double bond, here also double bond, sorry. Here we have 2 bonds here, double bond O and no, one more double bond here, sorry, one more carbon is there here, so CHO this way, this is the one, and this one is also not matching, I suppose. This one is also not matching with this because there is adjacent CHO which is not there, so even this structure is incorrect. The other structure we can imagine is this one, where double bond is here, another double bond is here, correct? On an adjacent positions it is not there beta, तो ये लेना गलत हो जाएगा. So what we can do, we can take this structure where we have double bond here and one more double bond here. Probably this will match. Let's see. If we break here and we break here, and then we can have structure this way with double bond O, and here we have CHO like this. We have another double bond O. I think this is matching. Now check the structure. It is exactly same structure. Got it? So this structure and this structure is same. So थोड़ा सा permutation करोगे तो आ जाएगा आपको. So you can see this is the structure we are talking about. And I think that is what is given as structure A. So which is correct. And X has two chiral centers. Does it have any chiral center, students? See, this is one chiral center. So there is only one chiral center. So X has one chiral center, so which is correct. With excess of HCl, X gives racemic dichloride. Okay. If it is HCl, what is the product we will get here now? In this double bond, and we have a double bond here like this. So one, we will get chlorine here, HCl get added, and second, we will get chlorine here. This is one we can get added. So with excess of HCl, X gives racemic dichloride. Is it having any chiral center anymore? Does this have any chiral center? Check it out. Here there is definitely no chiral center coming across. मैंने directly addition कर दिया है. आपको कोई problem दिख रहा है इधर chiral center का?
नहीं sir.
नहीं. This is supposed to be H CH3 है ना? CH3 H CH3. No chiral center. So the D should be incorrect as well. So only A and C. Okay. Clear? Next, see this. The correct reactions are CH3 CH double bond CH2 plus HCl. Is this going to be the correct reaction, everyone? Typically, Markovnikov's addition is followed, and this is how the reaction will take place. HBr, this is not the correct reaction because Markovnikov's rule has to be followed, so Br will come here. Third, in the presence of peroxide, anti-Markovnikov is followed, so this is correct. Now, in the presence of peroxide, whether it is HCl, HBr, HI, both will still give you Markovnikov's addition only. So the answer should be A, C, and D. Done. Next, which of the following principal products of the following reaction? Get this, principal products as in try to find out as many major products as possible. Okay. So let us see what are all the products we can get here. First, addition, we can start it from here. We can get first a carbocation here. We'll get one carbocation here. Okay. So once you get a carbocation here, this is at a very stable position. And when you have it as a stable position, the second double bond which is present, this double bond which is present, this can attack on this carbon here, create a new carbocation there. It can create a new carbocation. So the ulta way. So this pi bond can attack here. So we will have methyl group connected here. So 1, 1, and 2 carbon. One more carbon is there. This way, we get this as the carbocation here, ring and ring. If you want, I'll do the numbering here. You can see this is 1 and 2. Sorry, I'll put it as 1. This is the connecting carbon. Connecting carbon, I'll call it as 2 and 3. So you can see 1, 2, and 3, and benzene. And this carbon is same as this carbon. Yeah. Now this is 1 carbon what we got here. Got it? So from here, once you get this point, now we can have this carbocation which is forming can actually again attack with another molecule, but usually dimer products is zyada aate hain. In these cases, you will see dimer products are most relevant here. So what we can observe, this is one product we can get where you can have benzene attacking here with now look at this, the carbocation which is forming here, that can undergo electrophilic aromatic substitution with benzene here, right? Which means this can attack on this third position. So if it attacks on third position, what would happen? You can say that this is be the benzene 1, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So on this third position, we have a connection with benzene forming here. So this is one of the product we can expect. Okay. The other product, see, first we have carbocation here. So this is an electrophile. And then this is a nucleophile. Yeah. This can also give an electrophilic aromatic substitution. So which means we can have a group like this, and electrophile will always attack at the ortho position or para position. Chalo, because ortho is crowded, let us assume that it will attack on the para position. This way it is. So when it attacks on the para position, we have this methyl connected with benzene present on it. This is another group which is formed. Okay. This is another product we can expect. Clear? Now let us see what are the options we can have here. C can form, right? A is, can you see A is forming anywhere? No, A is not forming. Can B is formed here? See, electrophilic aromatic substitution, when it is happening, this is the phenyl group which can get two groups. 1 second, I can have this way also, right? Ortho position. If it is at the ortho position, we can see double bond here. The other group. Carbocation here. So if it attacks from this end, so we can have this type of benzene. And same thing, this double bond is present. If H plus comes on it, then we can get a carbocation formation here. So yes, B can also come here, because this can attack on this arrow can attack here. You can see this will attack here after H plus addition. So we can get this also. So B is possible, C is possible, and D is also possible if it is at the ortho position. Ortho position pe attack hoga to D be possible. Okay. So these are the possible ways. Now you tell me if there is anything which I was missing. Have you all got that? Look at this. Choose the correct statements regarding the above reaction. First, MCPBA. MCPBA will give you epoxide. You have ethyl, then carbon, then methyl, and an epoxide. So this is the epoxide form. H3O plus will attack here, remove this, and you'll get alcohol. And it will be opposite to each other. Yes. So we will have OH here and OH here. So we know that this is going to give us a trans addition. So this is what you will have. So product A is optically active. Can you see this has a chiral center here, students? This has a chiral center here, chiral center here. So yes, this is optically active for sure. Conversion of alkene to product B is stereospecific reaction. Yes, A to B is an anti-stereospecific because it is going to be an anti-addition. Okay. Next, product B has an achiral molecule. Yes, beta. Someone was asking something. Next, product B has achiral molecules. No, product B has chiral centers only. So this is chiral centers. So this is incorrect. Formation of A is syn addition. Yes. First, A when you are adding, that is epoxide, when you are adding, oxygen will add from the same direction like this. Therefore, it is a syn addition. So A, B, D. Okay. Next. What is degree of unsaturation of the product? What is degree of unsaturation of the product? NBS. When you have NBS, it will always give you allylic substitution. ये directly आपको पता होना चाहिए. Allylic is here. Br will form here first. Okay. So after allylic substitution, we have sodium and ether. Sodium and ether will give us Wood's reaction. So Wood's reaction, bromine, we will have here a dot can form, correct? So we can have this type of reaction here. Double bond. Here. This is how bromine is. Okay. So if I take one more molecule of bromine here, and we'll make a connection between these two, then that is what we will. This is Wood's reaction, right? This is how the connection will happen. Clear, students? Br को यहाँ से हटाओ, दूसरा molecule उसके साथ जोड़ दो. So this is what you will have it as the Wood's reaction. Now, what is the degree of unsaturation of product X? Check. 1 ring, 2 rings, 3 ring, 4 ring, and 1 double bond here, 1 double bond here. So what is the degree of unsaturation? 6. So that is correct option. Done. Next. Some of the.
सर एक मिनट दिखा सकते हो, मतलब देखना है.
फिर से बताना है कुछ?
नहीं मैं स्ट्रक्चर देख रहा हूँ. Yes sir, done.
Next. Reaction 1. First, carbocation will be formed. We will have positive charge here because OH2 will leave, H plus will come here, and this carbocation will undergo rearrangement to become tertiary carbocation. From there, elimination will take place. So we'll get a double bond here. So this is the major product because the question asked is only about major product. Second case, carbocation forms here and it is already at a stable position, so nothing will happen. Double bond will come, double bond will form here in between, and this will be the major product. Third case, carbocation will form here. From there, double bond will form here. So that is a third case. So alpha hydrogen, sum of alpha hydrogen in A, B, C. So let us count how many alpha hydrogens here, students. 1, this is the positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon positions. So 8 hydrogens. Alpha hydrogens are 8. Next, here 1, 2, 3, 4. and alpha hydrogens here are, right, 4 3s are 12. And in the third case, we have 1 and 2. So alpha carbons are 2 and alpha hydrogens are 6. So total how many we have? 22. So we will have
So 26.
26. Sorry, 26. So total we will have 26 alpha hydrogens. Done. Next. Alkenes plus ozone in the presence of Zn will give you this, this and this. How many different structures we can imagine? ठीक है, अब कोई भी जगह से ऐड करते जाओ और उनको मतलब you can just cut from both ends. So you can see here there is a double bond. जिसके पास दोनों जगह पे double bond O है ना, C double bond O है, always start with that. यहाँ से start करो, बाकी दोनों को connect करते जाओ. That is an easier way of doing it. So this is how I'll do it. CH3 C double bond. O मत लिखो, O मत लिखो क्योंकि हमको वहीं पर ज्वाइन करना है. CH2 CH double bond. बट अब दोनों तरफ अलग अलग परम्यूटेशन में ज्वाइन करो. एक बार इसको ज्वाइन कर देंगे, एक बार इसको ज्वाइन कर देंगे. ठीक है. So first is CH CH3. At the same time here I can put it as C. एक तरफ CH3 है, एक तरफ CH2 CH3. इस तरह से ज्वाइन करना सीखो. This is an easy way of doing the question. Okay, so this is first one. Second possibility is I'll take the same case. This time I'll do the reverse of it. ठीक है. So I'll remove this side and this side here, and I'll place here with CH3 here and ET here and CH3 here. Right. So these are the two possible structures I can make. Now, how many different isomers of alkenes can you give it? When you have given nothing here, beta, you should always consider stereo also. Now look at this. This double bond can be, you can see that this double bond here, what I'm pointing out here, right? That has cis and trans isomers. So, matlab, यहाँ पर cis trans दोनों मिलेंगे. And what about here? This also has cis and trans because both sides we have different groups. So we have 4 of them. Here also you can see this double bond has 2 different groups and 2 different groups. So 2 here also it will have cis and trans. This side also it has cis and trans. Cis and trans. So how many total we are getting? 4 here and 4 here. So total 8. Done, everybody? Next. Here we have NBS reaction. NBS will always give us allylic substitution. So bromine will come here, double bond will be here. Okay. Then in the presence of aqueous OH minus. Got it? So this will give us SN1 as well as SN2 mechanism. So we can have direct substitution of OH group here with double bond, or we can have a carbocation formation first, by which we can make an OH here, but इसका possibility कम है, correct? इसका possibility relatively कम होता है because it is a strong nucleophile. But at the same time, we can have one more reaction. Remember SN2 dash. SN2 dash भी possible है ना यहाँ पर. Double bond Br minus is there. OH minus will attack here, shifting this bond and Br minus. So we will have this as double bond with OH. So this is via SN1, this is via SN2 directly, this is via SN2 dash, SN2 prime. Favorable ones are this and this. Okay, SN2 dash and SN2 are favorable. When you have solvent as the nucleophile, always SN1 is favorable. Okay. So I would say that both are possible, and the product B on hydrolysis. अच्छा, अगर major पूछा तो SN2 dash बेटा. SN2 dash will be major because SN2 dash is much more better representation compared to SN2. Next, and H plus and C, because यहाँ पे products दिया है ना, I have to take both of them. Here you can see products दिया है question. So I will consider both of them and proceed. So I will say this is 1B, this could be B, and this could be B, and this could be also B. and these two are getting hydrolyzed, which means carbocation form हो रहा है, because from here OH2 will be forming, OH2 form करेगा. So I'll write the C part here. No, what will be C part? C will be carbocation. I mean, first I'll get the carbocation here, double bond here. This is the one, and C. This is 1 and 2. I'm writing it as this is 1, and the 2 part would be carbocation forming on this end, right? This is what you will have. And after H plus here, then we will have HCl addition, CCl4 of 1 equivalent. मतलब ये ध्यान देखना. Now we have this as carbocation. So here, if the elimination happens, we will get double bond here like this. This is what we will have. And in this case also, if the elimination has to happen, base will extract the proton from here, and that this will pull this will push the double bond here, and the same product will come. So whether you proceed by this or whether you proceed by this carbocation or this carbocation, you will end up with getting this diene only. And in HCl, 1 equivalent you are adding. When you are 1 equivalent added and there is no temperature mentioned, which product you will take? You can have 1,2 and 1,4. Major minor nahi pucha hai, so we'll add both the products here. So we can have Cl here, H here. This is one product with double bond, or I can have H here and Cl here with a double bond here. Okay? And number of final products. Now you see this is a chiral center. You can say this is a chiral center. You can say this is a chiral center, and this is a double bond formation here. You know? So because it is chiral center, it will have 2 products. Because this is a double bond which has cis and trans isomers, this will also be 2 products. So total should be 4 products. So very good question, students. Let me know if you have understood that or not. Arya, Arnav, Ishan.
Yes, sir.
Amal, you following that, beta? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. See, then we have the question where you have to find out HBr excess is given, and we need to check how many number of products we can have in this case. Okay. Now here, if you look at it in the peroxide, we know that Markovnikov's anti-Markovnikov's addition is more favorable. Huh? So in that case, we will have Br getting added here, Br getting added here, and Br getting added here, right? These are the 3 ways. Now, students, we have 3 chiral centers now. These are the 3 chiral centers, correct? But they can be chiral centers or they cannot be chiral centers, depending upon when you are rotating, what will be the cases you will have. Because इसमें से एक pseudo बन सकता है ना? Remember these points, we have discussed it. So I will write it in this format. Check it out. I will write it in this way, where this group CH2Br is here, coming out of the plane, and one CH2Br is going inside the plane, and the other one CH2Br is going inside the plane. In that case, there is an here you can see we will have a center of we will have a plane of symmetry here, which means this is a mesoform, right? Everybody, this is mesoform. And the other case, if you look at it, is this, where you have this CH2Br, okay, CH2Br, and this CH2Br is here, and then CH2Br is here, but this is also coming out to be mesoform, right? The minute if you change one another here, we will have mesoform only, which means the other way I can think about is this: all CH2Br on one particular side, CH2Br and CH2Br this way, correct? So all of them are coming above the plane here. So which means it is more like cis and trans isomers, correct? So I can have one, this is more like all three up, so that is one particular case, and all three down, that will be same. All three up or all three down will be same, right everybody? But now when you take these two cases, students, when you take these two cases, I can say that this two, even though if you say these two are trying to come and match up here, then these two won't be making and mirror, these two won't be superimposing with each other. They won't be superimposing with each other.
Why, sir?
Okay, see why, I'll show you. Suppose if you have it this way, एक ऊपर आ रहा है बेटा और यहाँ पर दोनों नीचे आ रहे हैं, है ना?
Yes, sir.
मैं क्या कह रहा हूं, आप इसको ऐसे ही रखो, इसको आपने नीचे किया इधर, सॉरी अभी इसको आपने क्या किया, एक मिनट गड़बड़ किया इधर, ऐसे ये ऐसा है। अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूं, इसको ऐसे ही रखता हूं और ये इधर रखता हूं, यहाँ पे कुछ ग्रुप लगा देता हूँ, R R and R, let's say this is R R and R, R R and R, right? Okay, now if you look at this, यहाँ से कोई plane of symmetry, sorry यहाँ से नहीं, यहाँ से कोई plane of symmetry पास हो रहा है ना? So ये
Yes, sir.
plane of symmetry के respect में आपको यहाँ पर plane of symmetry पास हो रहा है, correct? This
हाँ,
is making a plane of symmetry here. अब ये दोनों सुपर इम्पोज होंगे क्या? ये R को ये R के साथ सुपर इम्पोज करना है, ये R को ये R के साथ सुपर इम्पोज करना है, ये R को ये R के साथ सुपर इम्पोज करना है।
हाँ
ठीक
सर, हो जाएगा।
हाँ, यहाँ पर हो रहा है। अब इसका मिरर इमेज लिखो, इसका मिरर इमेज कैसे होएगा? This will be R, correct? This will be R and ये वाला R, अभी ये देखो, ठीक है? अब ये दोनों सुपर इम्पोज हो रहे हैं क्या? अब ये दोनों को करके देखो, सुपर इम्पोज हो रहा है। अब ये दोनों को जैसे पीछे
हो
लेके
जाएगा
रहोगे,
ना सर?
सर मीसो फॉर्म में तो हो जाएगा।
हाँ सर, ऐसे तो फिर वो जो तीनों ऊपर
सूडो
वाला
नहीं आ रहा है ना,
CH2
सॉरी माय मिस्टेक, मैं सूडो चेक कर रहा था, राइट?
दो ही कैसे आएगा सर
हाँ,
इसमें?
दो ही केस आ रहा है, मैं सूडो चेक कर रहा था। दो ही आ रहा है बेटा, सॉरी, ये मीजो आ रहा है और ये आ रहा है, दो ही आ रहा
यस
है,
सर।
मुझे चेंज करना पड़ेगा, राइट? Look at this. Next, alcoholic KOH, we are getting a mixture, so we'll get this double bond and we'll get this double bond. ये दोनों possible है. And then we have Br2 forming. Br2 is always a trans addition, anti-addition, यहाँ पर आ जाएगा. So since trans पे आपको क्या करना है बेटा? Trans पे आपको क्या addition करना है? Anti-addition. तो product क्या आएगा? एरिथ्रो, है ना? और ये वाला तो कुछ भी नहीं है, इसके ऊपर सिर्फ Br ऐड कर दो तो आपको एक कायरल सेंटर मिल जाएगा। ऐसे Br आएगा और इधर एक Br आ जाएगा, तो इसके दो प्रोडक्ट आ जाएंगे। दिस इज Y, है ना? ये Y के दो प्रोडक्ट आ जाएंगे। और इस वाले के कितने आ रहे हैं? दिस इज Y। एरिथ्रो कितने आ रहे हैं? एरिथ्रो मतलब एक ही होता है ना, सो दिस Y इज ओनली 1 बिकॉज दैट एरिथ्रो इज एक्चुअली मीजो, right? So total कितने products? Y is 3, X is 2. So total X is only 2, right? Alcoholic KOH, alcoholic KOH.
सर सिस ट्रांस
Br2.
लेंगे ना X में?
हाँ, cis
X
trans
में?
yes, इसमें दो लिया मैंने, इसमें cis trans मेंशन नहीं किया, ओके, देखा नहीं। So cis plus anti addition, I will get 3O. 3O मतलब फिर से दो।
हाँ, yes sir.
So total how many we are getting here now? So 1, 2, this total are 5, correct? So
And
यहाँ
X
पर
is 3.
So total we have 8, correct? बराबर। एनी डाउट देयर स्टूडेंट्स? देखो यहाँ पे हम लोग को ये डबल बॉन्ड भी मैं तीनों लिख देता हूँ, ये ट्रांस की तरह लिखा मैंने और एक सिस की तरह लिख रहा हूँ, ये तीनों है अपने एक्स, गॉट इट? और प्रोडक्ट में एक एरिथ्रो जो ट्रांस और एंटी एडिशन से आ रहा है, और जो सिंपल डबल बॉन्ड ये वाले डबल बॉन्ड से जो बना है दैट वुड बी दिस, जिसके ऊपर एक कायरल सेंटर आ जाएगा तो दो प्रोडक्ट आ जाएंगे। वैसे सिस और एंटी पे करो तो थ्रियो आएगा, थ्रियो मतलब आपको कायरल सेंटर मिल जाएगा दोनों, मतलब यू विल हैव एनैंशियोमर्स।
सर अल्कोहल प्लस Br2 रिएक्शन देता है क्या?
अल्कोहल प्लस
Br2
if you have alcohol plus Br2,
Br, यस सर।
यहाँ पे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कंडीशन है, या तो वाटर होना चाहिए, ठीक है, या तो OH माइनस होना चाहिए, तभी होगा।
अच्छा, वो H को
CCl4
पिकअप करने के
नो
लिए ना?
रिएक्शन, CCl4 नो रिएक्शन, ठीक है।
H को पिकअप करने के लिए ना?
यस, H को पिकअप करने के लिए हमको या तो बेसिक मीडियम या एसिडिक मीडियम।
और
अगर ये
SN1 होगा
R1,
ना?
R2, R3 है, रेट ऑफ R2 इज मच मच स्ट्रॉन्गर देन R1 देन R3। R3 तो होगा ही नहीं, so I'll just write down that no reaction with R3, ठीक है।
सर और ऊपर वाले केस में अगर वो लोग मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला मेंशन नहीं करते तो हम लोग को SN2 फेवर करना चाहिए था ना?
कौन सा बेटा?
अच्छा नहीं, वो अल्कोहल का, ठीक है, कुछ नहीं सॉरी सर,
ठीक।
ठीक है सर।
How many 1,2 shifts of carbocation intermediate are involved in the course of the reaction following this? Okay, so first we start off with the carbocation here. From there we will make one more carbocation shifting here at the secondary position. From there we will see carbocation shifting here with positive charge this side. And from there again carbocation shifting onto tertiary side, ठीक है। So carbocation is coming here, so check how many times we have made an exchange here now. So 1 2 3, so 3, answer should be 3. Any doubt there?
सर हम लोग रिंग एक्सपांशन को भी 1 to शिफ्ट करेंगे।
Yes बेटा।
ओके सर।
नेक्स्ट दिस इज लाइक डील सॉन्डर। ये थोड़ा सा यार मैंने गलती हो गई, ये आपको सारी रिएक्शंस पता नहीं थे इसमें।
सर सारे पता थे।
HiO4 आपको पता था?
हाँ HiO4 पता था सर।
अच्छा,
आपने करवाया है ये?
ओ मैंने सोचा HiO4 मुझे याद नहीं था, मैं सोचा अल्कोहल्स के लिए रखा था। आई वाज वरीड कि मैंने बताया कि एनीवेज नहीं बता तो अभी लर्न कर लेना स्टूडेंट। मैंने यहाँ पे ठीक ठाक लिख दिया, चेक कर लेना। पहले तो हम लोग डील सोल्डर करेंगे ये दोनों के बीच में, तो आपको ये बाइसाइक्लो फॉर्म आ जाएगा, क्योंकि एक डबल बॉन्ड बचा है। वी आर डूइंग OSO4, तो उसमें OH आ जाएगा, करेक्ट। ये डबल बॉन्ड नहीं रहेगा इधर, अभी OH ऐड हो गया, राइट। एंड HiO4 का काम ही ये है कि जहां पर भी जहां पर भी डायोल्स दिखे, जेमिनल डायोल्स विसिनल डायोल्स, उसको तोड़ दे, तो यहाँ पर तोड़ दे। So if you are not aware, just I'll tell you to everybody, just look at this. Wherever we have geminal diols, HiO4 will break that bond and ऊपर और नीचे OH दे देना दोनों। हाँ पढ़ा था, मुझे याद है, राइट।
हाँ सर, अल्केन्स में किया था
मैंने
मोस्टली।
बताया था, राइट।
यस सर।
So as you break that bond, now what do we have? We will have ऊपर वाला CHO बन जाएगा, नीचे वाला CHO बन जाएगा, बीच में bond break हो जाएगा। So the same thing happens here. So this side the bond is breaking here now. So अभी ये वाला रिंग बन जाएगा 1 2 3 4 5 मेंबर्ड रिंग रहेगा ऐसे, और ये दोनों CH, this will be this would become CHO, this will become CHO. So you can see CHO and CHO, and once you get that CHO and CHO, after that we are doing lithium aluminum hydride excess. So lithium aluminum hydride will reduce alcohols, will reduce acids, will reduce aldehydes, will reduce ketones, and all form of acids, which includes esters, anhydride, everything. Lithium aluminum hydride is a powerful reducing agent. So ये जो acids है उसको भी alcohol में convert कर देगा, जो aldehyde है उसको भी alcohol में convert कर देगा. So therefore we will have, if at all I take this as carbon 1 here, 1 2 3 4 5 membered ring, So first carbon will also become CH2OH, second carbon CH2OH, third carbon, fourth carbon will also CH2OH, fifth carbon नहीं रहेगा बस, ठीक है? So the question asked is how many hydroxyl groups are present in the final case? So how many beta? 4 of them. Done.
Sir, is lithium aluminum hydride as powerful as red phosphorus?
No, red phosphorus is converting into alkanes, right? This will end up at alcohols. That's the only difference.
Okay.
Reactivity wise, both of them are similar. In a sense, everything will reduce into alkanes when it comes to red phosphorus HI. Here, everything will convert into alcohols. Okay.
Okay, sir.
How many alcohols with 6-membered ring will produce on dehydration with H2SO4? 1 second. Hello. Yeah, sorry guys. So what do we have here? We have to make on dehydration of H2SO4. How many alcohols with 6-membered ring will produce this on dehydration? Okay, so first you can see a double bond is here, for instance. ऐसा है और OH डायरेक्टली इधर हो तो ये डिहाइड्रेशन कर सकता है और I can have alcohol here like this, correct? ये भी कर सकता है कार्ब ना, ये प्राइमरी पोजीशन पे नहीं. Alcohol is here for example, ये भी कर
सकता है ना सर वो भी.
हाँ सर, प्रीवियस वाला भी कर सकता है.
क्या बेटा?
वो शिफ्ट होगा
वो
ना.
प्राइमरी पोजीशन वाला भी कर सकता है ना.
कार्बोकेटाइन बनेगा नहीं ना प्राइमरी पोजीशन पे.
सर अभी दो तीन क्वेश्चन ऊपर किया, प्राइमरी डिहाइड्रेशन किया.
प्राइमरी किधर किया?
प्राइमरी ये देखो सर, ये वाला ऊपर 20.
रिंग एक्सपेंशन हो रहा था ना इधर.
हाँ सर,
अच्छा,
लेकिन
ये
फर्स्ट स्टेप तो
okay,
प्राइमरी
ठीक,
पे ही
ठीक,
जा रहा है.
correct,
H2SO4 के साथ तो बनता है ना
इधर
कार्बोकेटाइन.
बनता है, इधर बनता है. ये बना और यहाँ पर और किधर बन सकता है? 1 2, हाँ बस ये 3 पोजीशन ही है.
नहीं सर,
सर,
वो लोग ने
दो
दिया है ना,
मिथाइल.
वो लोग ने जो सेकंड वाला दिया है वो 2 मिथाइल साथ में. मिथाइल
मतलब
शिफ्ट होगा
इसमें
उधर.
बनता, मतलब 2 मिथाइल वाले पोजीशन में यही 2 पोजीशन.
नहीं सर, दो एक ही कार्बन पे 2 मिथाइल.
हाँ हाँ, मैं बोल रहा हूँ पहले इनके डाई मिथाइल वाले जेमिनल मिथाइल्स के ये 3 ही पोजीशन.
ओह हाँ, यस सर.
अभी हम लोग दूसरे केस में जाएंगे. हो सकता है हम लोग को रिंग एक्सपेंशन भी करना पड़े. रिंग एक्सपेंशन वाला केस भी तो हो सकता है, राइट? सो ऐसा केस हो जिसमें OH यहाँ पर हो, ये हो सकता है, राइट? क्योंकि कार्बोकेटाइन बनने के बाद हमको मिथाइल शिफ्ट होके कार्बोकेटाइन बन सकता है एक, राइट? या दिस इज वन केस एंड इफ देयर इज अ रिंग एक्सपेंशन.
रिंग एक्सपेंशन नहीं लेना, वो लोग ने 6 मेंबर स्पेसिफाई किया है.
दिया है, ओके,
हाँ.
ठीक है. रिंग एक्सपेंशन को जाएंगे नहीं. ठीक. So how many alcohols with 6-membered rings will produce this? So should have 4 of them there.
सर वो लोग को स्टीरियो मेंशन करना चाहिए था ना कि लेना है कि नहीं.
4. हाँ बेटा, गड़बड़ होगी इधर. क्वेश्चन में मेंशन करना था which alcohols will produce that.
और सर जनरली नहीं मेंशन है तो लेते हैं ना स्टीरियो.
यस, यहाँ पे मेंशन करना चाहिए. नहीं दिया तो इंक्लूड कर लेना चाहिए. सॉरी, नहीं दिया तो एक्सक्लूड, एक्सक्लूडिंग स्टीरियो. ठीक है, मैंने एक्सक्लूड करके रखा है यहाँ पे बिकॉज स्टीरियो मेंशन करने का कोई सेंस नहीं होता इधर, क्योंकि यूजुअली ऐसे केसेस में आप लोग माइग्रेशन कर रहे हो, राइट? सो माइग्रेशन के केसेस में स्टीरियो will not make a lot of sense, so that's why stereo पूछेंगे नहीं आपको, so it will be mentioned excluded. So we will have how many here now? 1 2 3 4, so it should have been 4. So ये मैं change कर देता हूँ बेटा question. I'll change this. So as of now, remember this, what we have to do. Yeah. Clear? Next, cyclobutene when refluxed in presence of potassium metal evolves hydrogen gas and an aromatic ring. So last time आपने यही पूछा था शायद अर्नो, right? So potassium metal के साथ आपको ये मिल जाएगा double bond with minus and minus plus H2 gas. Clear? So how many pi electrons are involved in the above ring system? So this is involved, this is involved, this is involved. So 6 pi electrons, correct? Done. Next, in this question, number of alpha hydrogens present in product A, B, C. Okay. So here we will have carbocation formation here, which will migrate to this secondary position here, tertiary position, sorry. Right, from here we will get double bond like this. ये आया product, major product, and from here we have carbocation formation and then tertiary carbocation formation here. From there, double bond here. So this is the major product. Next, here we have alcohol, which means carbocation present here, makes a carbocation formation here, and we will get a double bond here. So these are the products you will have. Done. Sub major पूछा है. So now let us see how many alpha positions here. 1, 2. I'm just taking this color here. Check. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many alpha hydrogens? 6 plus 4, 10. So the alpha hydrogens in this case are 10. Next, here alpha hydrogens here, here, and here. So 4 plus 3, 7. Next, last one. In this case is also it is 7. Done. So how many we are getting? 24. Correct. Clear? So we had issue with one question here. So language sahi nahi tha. And had one question. One more question which had a
वो
problem.
नीचे HBR वाले का आंसर गलत था.
HBR कौन सा? हाँ वो 3 का ना 2 होना चाहिए. Just mark that. Right. The system will automatically update the keys and वो भी आपको extra marks जो गलत आए क्वेश्चन उसका भी अपडेट आ जाएगा बेटा कल. ओके.
Yes,
ये मैं रिपोर्ट भेजते वो आ जाता है तो देख लेना इसमें. 2 questions and 1 or 2 key changes are there. Check it out. Fine. So shall I close that here, everybody?
yes sir.
Okay. So today we will get ourselves introduced to electrochemistry. Got it. So which we will start as the next topic. One second. Stop this video here.